Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at everything that's been released so far for WWE 2K22. But before we get into that, I'm just going to give you a little bit backstory on me and WWE. As a child of the 90s, born in the late 80s but childhood in the 90s, I grew up watching WWF. That was one of my favourite things to do, was watch WWF back in the days with Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, through to the Attitude Era of The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, Jericho, Mick Foley, even to like the most recent years. I've been watching wrestling's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, and as that, it means the video games have as well. I still have quite a lot of the ones from my childhood. I've got WrestleMania and Royal Rumble from the Mega Drive era, and also quite a few of the games from the original PlayStation, Warzone, Attitude, and also the first two SmackDown games. These were so groundbreaking back in the day, these SmackDown games. So I've been playing the video games for as long as I can remember, but the last actual WWE game I played was probably 2K. It was either 18 or 19. I think by the time I got to that, I was like, there wasn't enough to it, and it seems after, I think it was 20, that seemed, it looked terrible from the outset, but they've taken a couple of years off, retweaked things, so hopefully things are going to be back together as it should be, and a good fun game. I do miss a good wrestling game. I don't really play sports games all that often, like FIFA or NFL, anything like that. I'll get one maybe every 3 to 4 years because I can just keep playing it and I don't feel like they really change much, whereas this hopefully is a big step in the right direction. So let's take a look at everything that's been released so far and see what they've got in store for us. So we're going to be starting off first with the trailer itself. I don't know how much of the actual game will be in this. We'll see. So starting off with the trailer.
I'm telling you, man,
50 days.
Seen anything like it.
Tim the Fat Man. So hopefully it's not just full of your standard video game influencer people who just jump on any game that's available and hype it up to the big nth degrees.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Alexa. Yo, Riddle.
We got it. Big E, you take
Who's
the hit
that?
this time.
Oh, Big E. Is that Lashley? Yeah. We're getting some behind the scenes stuff. I don't think they're doing that. I think I've seen behind the scenes stuff before of the guys in the mocap suits. They're mostly in a ring doing stuff. So we got changing rooms for the Mysterios.
Yes, good job. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Pops, really? Hijo, ya tú sabes.
Game developers. Oh, here we go.
I am the best.
Looks pretty good. But then again, like a lot of the trailers do, it's the actual real gameplay. You'll see, like, have they fixed the women's hair mechanics? Because sometimes they would just sprout out and smack around and do anything. Hair like this, like, have they got some actual physics in it so it doesn't glitch through her arms or go wild? Street Profits. Honestly, not funny. They're not funny, not entertaining.
Hey, it's just a play test.
Oof, that's some dodgy green screen in there. That's some dodgy green screening.
Angle here so they can really feel the hit.
Well, they've got the characters down.
I totally agree.
At least the ones that can physically scan. It'll be good to see if they do any of the old guys and how the modelers have coped with them, because they'll have had some of these models around for years. It's whether they've been able to tweak the textures enough to make them look good.
That's my sword.
Like, yeah, looks good, really good. Like, hair still clumps rather than like strands, but like textures and things on the body look fine. Yeah, let's see that hair there. Yeah, it's still strands. There was the skinny kid.
Hey, can you keep it down?
I think we're supposed to know who he is. Undertaker. Good. Redesigned engine. This, hopefully we'll get like a proper like in-game thing soon and not just skits. Because this would be interesting to see like how this all works. Oh, Warrior. Nice. Warrior's my favourite wrestler ever. Fresh gameplay. Good. That's nice to see that's been revamped. Stunning graphics. We'll be the judge of that. I think that's a bold statement to say. GM mode. Nice. These were always fun to do. It's been a while since there's been a GM mode. A long time. But these were always fun to play. There's another old guy. Good old macho man. How did he look? He looks good. Yeah. Mysterio, the cover boy.
That's my sword.
He's a beefy boy, ain't he, Drew? Jeez. 2K. Doesn't say what systems. 3 versions of The Undertaker. That'll be in the big boy version. I'm guessing it's going to be on like all versions of everything. Doesn't say. Because it's like, it looks very... I'd say current gen, but current gen is PS5 and the new Xbox. This looks very of gen of like PS4, that kind of era. Doesn't look like it's taken that much of a graphical jump. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't know. They might do like a different trailer for like next gen, but doesn't look 100% next gen. So next up was the like first proper announcement from WrestleMania this year. I've not watched WWE for the past 2 years. It's it's a bit. It feels like it's childish now. Like it's always been childish, I know, but it's like a male soap opera. But for me, I kind of I keep up to date with the news. I don't watch it, and I've not watched WrestleMania. I don't watch any WWE pay-per-views. I kind of jumped to the other side, AEW. But I'd be interested in games still. I don't know if we get any trailer footage, or it's just the hyping up of Mysterio, which is a good choice. Kids like him. He's bright, colourful, got loads of masks. I can't remember now. I've got one of his masks laying around. That looks good. Ah, see, captured. I don't know if I might have said like next gen. And this looks great. Like, look at the detail we've got on here. Like, this isn't just a texture. It's like actually modelled in. Looks nice. What would have been impressive if it turned out that this footage we're seeing here is in-game. Like, that's the level we want to be getting to now. Because it's not like you have to render an entire world, like if you're going to do an RPG. These are just small little things. You could go high detailed if you wanted. That looks nice. But, oh god. Cesaro. God, he's even jobbing in video games. It's got potential, but these are rendered cutscenes. Next up we have, I think this is just another coming soon advert. I just pulled the things that I could find from the WWE 2K thing. There were, hopefully just to see like as much of this sort of stuff as we can, this sort of footage. I wonder if they've got like different sweat mechanics. I think they touted it in one of the, I think it might be 2K NBA game, like the next gen sweat, like it builds up over time through the game. It's like, will that be coming to here as well, like that next gen sweat technology? Like the facial hair looks good. It doesn't look like it's painted on anymore. Sometimes it'd be on, but it'd look like it's a weird texture, whereas this looks like it might actually be like stranded hair that you can do in 3D modeling rather than like a PNG of like textures. They're picking the nicest angles for sure. That was more of another look, and I think the last thing we've got is this. It's called the Hit List: 10 Innovations and Features from November. So pretty much bang up to date with the trailer as well. More updates in January. All right, that's what. So it started. So hopefully, with 50 days to go, we'll see some more proper stuff. But like, looks nice. Looks nice. Yeah. Really good. Definitely got the textures down. The textures are definitely more high res. Whether these are just the hero shots for the key wrestlers, and it'll be a different thing if when it comes to like create a wrestler, like will the t-shirts and things on the created wrestlers, because that's literally the first thing I do is I go create a wrestler. I will spend an hour or so creating myself to put in the game. So I'm hoping that like the tattoo technology and things will look good, and the created wrestlers will fit in the world just as much as these key guys, because sometimes they've always stood out as like looking a bit like cartoons in the rest of the game. Like that'll be a trailer I'd like to see if we get that chance. Create a wrestler kind of thing. But yeah, the texture's definitely more high res. You're still getting this. This is, yeah, I think we'll always get this in a lot of video games. That doesn't happen in real life like that. But that's just painting and shading, and I can't remember the name of it. I used to do 3D modelling back in the day at college and some early jobs, but that's usually just because it's all baked in and it's all modelled on one thing. Just the waiting for when you're moving your arms. So that'll always be hard unless they had unless his sleeves were cut more in here. You won't get weird bobbling and yeah. That looks good. That looks really good. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is what I'm hoping for the creator wrestlers. That the skin textures, we get these kind of, you know, you can, if you put the age up, like, will it get more lines? Like, I'm in my 30s now, so I've got more lines going on. So, yeah, this looks nice.
Just a mirage from Kobe Kingston.
Too many edits there. Too many edits.
Just a mirage from Kobe Kingston.
Too many edits to take a proper, like, look at it. So what was that? What was that? Them edits. Come on, so what we got? Pickups, light attacks, heavy, grapple, reposition, taunts. Okay, cool. Dodge, climb. Edge looking like a human this time. Immersive presentation. Oh, yeah.
A universe populated by monsters, giants, and larger-than-life beings. I was determined to find my own path to the top of the mountain in sports entertainment.
Alright, okay, so they're doing that showcase storyline. I think they've done that before where it was like you could play through the Attitude Era as one of the guys, but it looks like this time it'll be like following the Rey Mysterio story, and it'll be interviews with him in between his key matches and things like that. Okay. So this will be interesting. Plus, it'll be interesting to see how many are actually still in this game, because quite a lot of people have left recently. Factions as well. Okay. See, this is now starting to feel like they're putting stuff in from old games. It's like they're finally catching up with pre-2K games, which is like, it's about time. My rise. Is that... Oh, that looked like custom character there. For this generic default woman. Which is the default guy. Could be all of them. Is it this dude? Seth Rollins / what? Yeah. It's just a mixture of Drew and Seth, I think. Default woman. Universe mode. Cool. Version suite. Yes. Oh. yeah, it still looks like just solid wigs. But maybe the textures might be nicer. I like this. That, because before you just put like little things on it saying, I'm a high flyer, but it's like things like this, being able to tweak things more and more will be good. Oh jeez. That sweat technology is there on that boy. The old big boy. Look at that sweaty guy. So, yeah. So much more. We shall see. So I wonder if this all probably looks next gen. Interesting. So it's quite a lot to look at and take in there. I'm still 50-50 on it. I'm going to have to see more, like maybe put out more footage of the actual gameplay. It's nice showing the wrestlers' intros, but they've always looked good. It's the actual gameplay, and the bits we did see was very cut together, nice enough, so it's just enough for a teaser. So hopefully over the next coming weeks we'll see more. I would love a good wrestling game. I know AEW are bringing their own out, and their news seems to come now and again, and they're working with Jack Specific, who did the SmackDown stuff all the way through until like the couple of years ago where 2K took over, took the reins, and that's where it's kind of botched up a bit. So it'll be nice to have two wrestling video games to choose from, like back in the day with WCW games and WWF games. So it's going to be nice to see, and hopefully they're both good, and I'll end up picking up both. So I'll keep up with this the next time more stuff comes out. So let me know your thoughts below. Are you excited for this? Are you excited for like more wrestling games with AEW having theirs as well? I think the AEW one, from what I remember, might be more of an arcade game, which might feel like the early SmackDown games and maybe some of the old N64 games, more than what 2K do with the more simulated wrestling. I don't know. So it'd be nice to see the difference between them both and how good the engines look and everything. So thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts below on everything. What interests you so far? What would you want to see as the biggest improvement? For me, it's just overall the gameplay. I don't want to see any bugs and glitches as much. Like, I'm hoping the 2 years they've had to properly do this, that's the main fix. All the other stuff is great, but I want the actual gameplay to be fixed first and foremost before you add in any layers of other stuff on. So let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff for the algorithms. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.